name's Nick. I drive a 2003 RSX Type S, boosted. Car's got still stock motor, original motor. Made around 400. It's got a modified peak boost turbo kit on it, full 3-inch exhaust, ID 1000 injectors, competition clutch twin disc, RBC poured and polished, 70mm throttle body, EP3 transmission with M Factory LSD, Super VTEC selector springs, carbon synchros, and the rest is all stock. Oh yeah, makes some good jam. It's a blast to drive. Actually, you know what? I wasn't even into Hondas before this. My dad came home one night, told me that he found a car for me. I was excited, it looked good, I liked the color. I didn't know much about the car. I purchased the car, it was my first car I ever bought myself. And then I started getting into the Honda game. Started looking at the potential of my car and stuff like that. And built from there. I saw everybody was doing EKs, EGs, CRXs and all that stuff. And I saw that car, I saw my RSX, and nobody really did a lot with them. So it was an odd platform to start building on. And I did the all-motor one season, stock NA, made 225, had an absolute blast with that setup. And then after this year, we decided to go boost. It was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. A deal came up with a good turbo kit, decided to purchase it. I blew the transmission already, 45 minutes off the dyno, but I'm telling you, it was still worth it. Fixing up all the bugs, had a couple issues when I first started the car, but it seems to be running good right now. Too good, actually. Feels like it's not enough power anymore. So definitely want to up the boost a little bit in the future, for sure. For now, I just want to work on my digs and stuff like that. I love racing, so I'm probably going to take it to the track. On the street, I always fuck around, yeah. So, I don't know, it's a fun street car. It's a fun street car. Try to keep it modest. Probably won't pass anywhere near 500. I don't need those issues. It gets like a big headache after that, so. But yo, the car is a lot of fun, man. It's a hassle to drive, but it's my baby. I'll take that thing everywhere. As a little kid, actually, I watched Gone in 60 Seconds. I'll never forget that movie, and the Eleanor Mustang was in that thing. And I remember I used to watch that movie on replay, and then Fast and Furious came out, and I remember my parents never used to let me watch it. They thought it was bad and stuff like that. Till one day I was at my cousin's house, I snuck the movie in, started watching it, and ever since then I've been hooked. It was such a sick movie, man, and I just caught the itch. I did on my grandfather's car, blew the motor on that thing, and then I just wanted more after that. I wanted my own car. I wanted some of my own build to do. That's when I got this thing, and then it's just been going up from there. And then just after that, as I got older, the movie Cars came out. That was a good movie. I watched that as a kid a lot. Yeah, I built that in my grandparents' garage. Yeah, bought all the parts, pieced everything together. A couple friends obviously helped me out. And yeah, we slapped the car together. We got the car running a lot earlier this year. We got it out. Got it to the dyno, made what I wanted it to make. Now that I'm bored of it, I want to push for more.
Okay, let's get this out of the way. This is a stage 2 clutch, and it's hard as fuck. And you either got it or you don't. It's an on-off switch pretty much, and it's super heavy. You can't daily this car at all. How's it going, guys? We're in a 2003 Acura RSX Type S today, and it's not a regular RSX. This is actually a boosted RSX, and this thing's pushing close to 400 horsepower. And it's got no power steering because you literally can't fit it. This is by far the most aggressive car I've driven. I've driven cars with more horsepower than this, but just the setup in general is just ridiculous. I'll do a second gear pull right now. Yep, you need two hands because it's got a limited slip diff, don't get me wrong. It's got semi-slicks, which are pretty much faded completely. But the limited slip doesn't really do anything because there's that much power in this thing. You can't drive this car in boost with one hand, and especially in the turns as well. You need two hands and a lot of muscle. initially when I got into the car, I got really nostalgic because I used to have an Acura RSX a few years back and had a lot of memories in that car. It was a great car. I had the same vibe as well. As soon as I hopped in this car, I'm like, oh shit, like, oh man, I remember this. And then I pushed in the clutch and I noticed the clutch was probably the heaviest clutch I've ever felt in my life. But I did stall it. I did stall it once. And, sorry guys, no power steering. Oh, that was close, almost stalled. There we go. Yeah, once you're going, she's fine. But woo! Holy shit, bro. Third gear pull. So Nick's actually asked me to be very gentle on the transmission because it's actually got an EP3 tranny in here, but it's very fragile because of all the power that's coming out of this car. So he's asked me to granny shift it, and I will be doing just that because I don't want to break Nick's beautiful build. The suspension it's sitting on is function and form. Holy shit, sorry guys. I'm sweating. It's hot and this car is a handful. And also, when you're under boost, it has enough torque. Because once again, the K20 is a pretty torquey motor. When you're not in boost, it's actually not bad. You can still drive it. There's not too much lag. And the VTEC is still active in this car, so when you are hitting VTEC, it's kind of VTEC and boost at the same time, so that's why it's super aggressive and starts spinning all over the place. But wow, this car is a race car. It's not a street car at all. It's full-fledged race car, and I like it. It's a fun little car, but you cannot daily this thing at all. And Nick doesn't daily it, and good for you, Nick. So the brakes are upgraded. It's got some slotted rotors as well. The coils are actually function and form type 2s. So yes, they're function and form. They're not really track-based coilovers, but they do have the dampening, so it does make it that much better. Function and form is more of like a stance coilover brand, but they do feel fine in this, and there's not too much body roll in this. Also, the Gearbox Shifter is really nice. It has a nice little short shifter in it. Very precise. It's impossible to miss a gear in this thing. You literally know what gear you're going into, and it's very short and nice. And the RSX already has a nice shifter, but this one is just shorter and just that much more precise, which is really nice. And we're gonna do another pull in second gear. Was a lot of torque steer. Wow. No, we're at wow. Fuck. Seating position, these are stock RSX seats. Believe it or not, these seats are actually Recaros. If you actually take off the, there's like a zipper for the leather. If you actually take it off, it'll say Recaro on the metal, which is pretty freaking dope. And yeah, they hold you in really nice. They're comfortable as well. You sit nice and low, and they're leather at the end of the day. Steering wheel, I love the RSX steering wheel. It's very similar to the S2000 steering wheel, and everything about the S2000 is just amazing. So that makes the steering wheel really good. A lot of guys in older generation Civics like EKs, EGs, they all tend to swap these steering wheels out into them. And Nick actually kept this thing very sleeper. It's still got the stock wheels. From the front, it just looks like a regular Type S RSX. At red lights, like, you know, like if someone's trying to rev at you, this thing is, don't even try to race this thing, guys. Nick is literally going to slap you. Like this is like this power to weight on this car. It's bonkers. It's something else. Don't race this car when you see him. But it's a sleeper. But from the back, it's full race car. He's got the cup bumper, race exhaust. But yeah, it's a very, very nice build and super aggressive. And it's his weekend toy, and I get it. You know, it keeps you on your feet. Super exciting, and it's a boosted K, guys. It's a boosted K. Like I shouldn't have to say more. But yeah, good for you, Nick. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I want to thank Nick for coming out all the way from Vaughan to come film this car in Toronto. Sorry, Mexico. And let me know in the comment section below. Would you boost your K series or would you keep it NA? And do you think this is too much power? Do you think 400 horsepower is too much power? Like, I know on the internet you guys think anything under 1,000 is nothing. Let me know in the comment section below. Also, make sure to like and share this video. It really helps. Anyways, guys, take it easy. Be good kids. And 1111. Peace.